Morning student, welcome to hashtag Maths Adda. My name is Master Rakesh. Again, ratio and proportions. There's another topic. We will quickly revise what did we cover so far. So what we covered so far, two quantities. When two quantities A and B are composed, when two quantities, this is A and B are composed, they are in particular ratio. This is the symbol of ratio. Okay, so first one is, and what do we call the second one? What did we read in the first class? We first A is called antecedent. What do we call? Antecedent. Okay, B is called consequent. Okay, so this is read as A is to B or A ratio B. It can be read as. So we have done in the previous class the same with few examples. So ratio between two quantities can be found only if two quantities are expressed in the same units. So it has to be in the same units. Okay, so it has to be A and B must be having same unit. Suppose that A is in kg, kilogram, B must be in kilogram. If A is in gram, then B must be in gram. A is in centimeter, then B should be in centimeter. So it has to be in the same units. Okay, so today one more thing. So make sure A is to B is not equal to B is to A. Okay, this is different, means if you'll say 3 is to 4, 4 is to 3, both are different, both are not equal. This is equal, cross means not equal. Okay, so both are different. Okay, both are different. So these both are different. A ratio B. Now we will talk about proportions. So what is proportions that we will cover? Proportion is a statement that two ratios are equal. So whenever we are comparing two ratios, so antecedent, consequent, ratios, same units, these are the things you must remember, these things. So whenever you are comparing two ratios, okay, so A ratio B and C ratio D, these are the four quantities, two ratios. If two ratios are equal, this is the ratios. Ratio 1, this is the ratio 1. Okay, C ratio D, ratio 2. If you are comparing, whenever you are comparing these two ratios, whenever they are equal, so they said to be in proportions. So whenever they are equal, so they said to be in proportion. Okay, it has to be, it is shown as, these are the four dots, C ratio D. This is the symbol of proportions. Okay, so A is to B, proportion C is to D. Proportions means equal. Okay, so these are the proportions. Suppose that if I'll tell you, we have an example, 2 out of 5 apples are red. 2 out of 5 apples are red. And if I will say 4 out of 10 apples are red. So 2 out of 5 apples are red, 4 out of 5 apples are red. Then two ratios are, what will the ratio of this one? 2/5. What will the ratio of this one? 4/10. Then what will we conclude? 2/5 equal to 4/10. This we will conclude. It means 2 ratio 5 proportions 4 ratio 10. So this is proportions. Okay, this is all about the proportions. 2 ratio 5 equal to proportions 4 ratio 10. So this is a proportions. In proportions, if suppose that there are A, B, C, D, so A ratio B equal to C ratio D. So all A, B, C, D are in proportions, or it can be written as like this: A upon B equal to C upon D. It can be written as like this. Same way it can be written 2 upon 5 equal to 4 upon 10. Okay, this is okay. So ratio 1 and ratio 2. So these are the proportions. So do remember, ratio are also expressed as fractions. So thus just a given fraction has equivalent fractions, so does given ratio has equivalent ratios. So you remember, if two ratios A ratio B and C ratio D are equal, then the number A, B, C, D are said to be in proportions. We write A is to B proportion C is to D, or it is read as A is to B is as C is to D. Okay, the symbol of proportion is 4 dot. Okay, so the number A, B, C. Okay, so if suppose that we will talk about three numbers, A, B, C are said to be in continued proportions. Suppose that the three numbers, there are three numbers A, B, C are in continued proportions. Suppose that there are three numbers A, B, C are in continued proportions. Then what does it become? A is to B equal to B is to C. So do remember this thing. If these are A, B, C are said to be in continued proportions, if A is to B equal to B is to C. Okay, so this is the proportions rule. So ratios are always expressed. A is to B means A upon B, always expressed in fractions. Okay, ratio can be expressed as in fractions. So do remember. So this is all about these things. We will do some questions about the same. We'll put some question here and we'll find out what are these ratios. So let me write some questions here and we'll see if we can do it. Or so A is to B, C is to D, we have read as. So what did we cover? A is to B proportion, C is to D. Okay, so these are the means, or these are extreme. So these are the means, these are the extremes. So A and D wala is the outer one, they are known as extreme. Middle term B and C are called means. So product of extreme is always equal to the product of means. So do remember, product of extreme equal to products of means. Okay, so middle term product means multiply. Product means not the product. Product means multiply. Multiply. So if you are multiplying both the middle term, it will always be equal to the extreme term multiplications. So A into D equal to B into C. So these are the terms. Product of extreme equal to product of means. So if you multiply, then it is always said to be equal. So do remember, proportion is equal of ratios, which can be solved like this also. So if suppose that there are four proportions, so we have to compare these proportions, whether they are proportion. Compare these ratios. They are you can compare these ratios. So I'll put some questions further. Okay, we'll go ahead with the next topic. Thank you very much for watching our channel. Thank you. Do like, subscribe and share the channel.